Hello and welcome to another wrestling figure unboxing video on the Wrestling Group YouTube channel. Today we have Seth Rollins. This is from the Basic Series 124 from the 2021, I think it come out, 2021. Picked this up from work soon as it come in. I already had the Seth Rollins figure, but I gave it to my daughter. I wasn't too fussed on it, to be honest. I just had one because I wanted a Seth Rollins figure. But I quite like this one. This is from his, I believe, the Monday Night Messiah days on Raw. So it's a good figure. Looks decent. So I'm going to give him a little unboxing for you now. See what's happening. Let's have a go. Seth freaking Rollins, and today is WrestleMania Night 1, and I'm hoping to God Seth Rollins gets the win against Logan Paul. Not a fan of Logan Paul, but I am a fan of Seth Rollins. I enjoyed pretty much everything Seth's done in the WWE so far. There we go. Let's have a look at him. Like I say, it's basic, so obviously you don't get any accessories or anything with it. Just the standard usual, one closed fist, one open fist for the basic as well. There he is, Seth Rollins. Face scan's alright. Not perfect, but by no means one of the worst I've seen. He's got his little man bun going on. That was from when he was doing the Monday Night Messiah times. You know, his gear's pretty basic really for the Seth Rollins gear, to be honest. It's not got too much detail in it, which is okay. I mean, you know, there's going to be loads of Seth Rollins figures with a lot of detail in his gear, because he does take his time with a lot of his gear and his ring entrances and that. I've seen a figure that's coming up soon where he's got the big fluffy fairy jacket coat thing that he wears when he comes to the ring, so I'm gonna have a look out for that because that looks cool. I love obviously his entrance where he does the whole thing and it all flares around. It just looks funny as hell, and it's boss. Now he's got his tattoo there down his back and his neck. He's got one glove on. Unfortunately, it's just painted. It's not a separate glove. You can clearly see they've just literally painted over his hand black, which is annoying because you can literally see the veins in his hand and everything where it literally is been a hand, and they've just painted it. And the wrist tape's the same. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty decent figure nonetheless. Like I say, nothing fancy in his ring gear, which is fine. Like he obviously he's wore this ring gear at some point, but he's a bit more flair, isn't he? Now he's gone back to Seth freaking Rollins. He's a bit more flair that he has in his gear, in his ring entrances and stuff. But nevertheless, like I say, decent figure anyway. Face scan's okay. Like I say, it's not the best, but definitely not the worst face scan I've seen on the Seth Rollins figure. But yeah, overall pretty sound. It's going to look good on display. Probably stick them next to me Dean Ambrose and me Roman Reigns, unofficial Shield members if you like, because the Shield figures, some of the prices of them, if you want to get them that are still mint on cards, some of the prices of some of the figures like that are just ridiculous. Obviously because they don't make them anymore, you know. But like I say, decent enough. It's going to look good on display. So nothing fancy, nothing special, but decent, solid figure. I'm going to say 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Like I say, the face scan's not perfect. You know, the glove and the tape's been painted on. There's not too much to get excited about in his ring gear, but it's not a terrible figure. You can still tell that's Seth Rollins. So I'd probably say 7 out of 10 is fair. So yeah, so that is my basic series 124 Seth Rollins. I did have the Rey Mysterio one that I picked them up together, but I ended up giving the Rey Mysterio one to my daughter for Christmas instead. So that's the one with the yellow. I think it's on the back here if we haven't ruined the package. There we are. And there was a Kyle O'Reilly, but I got a Kyle O'Reilly Elite instead of getting the basic. I've got a Roderick Strong basic from the series after. But yeah, so like I say, for a basic, it is decent. Say 7 out of 10. So let me know in the comments, do you own this Seth Rollins figure? Or do you own any Seth Rollins figures, in fact? Drop us a picture in the comments. Let me see your Seth Rollins figures. And give us a ranking. What would you rank this figure out of 10? I'm going for 7 out of 10 myself. So as I say, WrestleMania Night 1 tonight. If you've not checked it out yet, check out my Night 1 predictions video and my Night 2 WrestleMania predictions video go live tomorrow. To check them out. And like I say, as always, stay tuned for more wrestling content coming soon. More wrestling figure unboxing, more rankings videos, and more predictions. So as always, thank you for watching. Give us a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already.